The majority of architecture is designed for the eye of the beholder and tends to neglect the non-visual senses. It's necessary to be aware of the way in which sensory and atmospheric cues interact. So here we have the Capellino Library focused on sound and smell, while Sonorous Museum Copenhagen focuses on sound and feeling. First is Capellino Library by Paku Architects and Group 2. The building is more of a natural feeling seen in the off-axis triangles reflecting the surrounding environment. The architects use the natural things from around and use them to reflect the smells and sounds for the structure. On the site plan, we see that their intent as the isolated library is in a neighborhood area, which is quieter and integrated into nature. When one approaches the building, they instantly notice the smells coming from the ravine and the natural environment brought from the wind. The architects have continued this throughout the building, using natural elements like wood to replicate the smell. The high concave ceilings, like caves, allow the sounds to dissipate. It's optimized for acoustics to contain noise disturbance and enhance the user experience. Sound is absorbed through the deep insulation, compensating the irregular shape, creating a peaceful atmosphere. They also have used windows all along the edge of the ravine so the natural sounds may transfer through the windows into the indoor space, as windows aren't the best sound blockers. Second, we have the Sonogarmus Museum Copenhagen by Wilhelm Laurentian, an adept in Creo Architecture AS. There are 4 sound-regulated studios, each clad in wood veneer, designed to meet and create optimal acoustic setting for a specific instrumental group. The rooms blur a line between architecture and sound. If someone were to close their eyes, they would be able to understand the architecture of the space, as the space creates a calm ambience atmosphere until sounds are made, which become amplified and are reflected back to them. Here in this section of one of the rooms, we see how the tiering is present to reflect sound differently on the stages, similarly to a concert. Each riser has a different instrument and the sound travels differently within the space. This diagram showcases how the sound travels in the room. The sound hits the wood cladding with most of it reflecting back, while a bit of it travels through the man-made perforations, absorbed through the rigid wall. After this analysis, Capellino Library has much more of a benefit for those seeking non-visual architectural expression. Both structures focus mainly on sound, however the library absorbs the sound whereas the studios reflect the sound.